is part 8 of our playthrough here, Act 8, which makes everything super easy. So we just went ahead and went back just so I can go ahead and pick up a gem in this act. I wanted to get added chaos damage. I'm just going to go ahead and just start adding as many just gems to my gear. I'm not actually sure if it's worth throwing that on, but I'm just going to go ahead and level it up. And we'll go ahead and eliminate the cloven one over here. So we're going back to another act because I didn't actually finish off one of my quests. The reason why I want to do this now is because, like I mentioned before, some of the quests will give you skills, and it's better to do the quests that give you skills like while you're within a reasonable level. We've got that new Necromancer, Commander of Darkness, a lot more damage. All those frenzy charges, I love it. So yeah, we'll be fighting a boss. He hops around, and it's all about fire. We'll probably end up finding him pretty soon. Somewhere... The Prisoner's Gate, that's where we're looking for. He actually is in a zone somewhere around here. He's not just out and about. It's like a zone you'll enter. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. The Valley of the Fire Drinker. It's kind of cool. So he jumps down. It's supposed to hop around, but our DPS is too good. And you want to leave the area. If not, a bunch of fireballs will come down and you can't actually eliminate anything. Melted. Alright, nice. So that will give us an extra skill point. And then we'll go ahead and go back and talk to Bestel. What? Okay, let's go get that. And bam, we got 2 skill points because we also just leveled up. What do I want to put it into? We're also looking at other options for armor, but I don't have to put anything in right now. We can just path down here for the jewel when it does happen, because I wouldn't mind. I mean, the extra armor doesn't really matter. It's just that I want to get a new jewel, and we'll start hopefully getting a lot more very soon, or we could go ahead and purchase some of them if we need to. So let's go ahead and go into Act 8, which is where we should be, but I just wanted to go ahead and clear that guy out. So we'll actually go ahead and talk to everyone in town.
Welcome, Talakota.
Good luck to you.
So now we're gonna go ahead and find Dodri in the sewers. So as it enters, hopefully. There was some like issue. Oh, I hope the servers aren't having more issues. Okay, failed to join instances. Okay. Can't even log out of the game. The servers are definitely having issues at the moment, and that happens. And it's still trying to enter. Maybe I should stop doing more things. Although there's still people walking around. What if I like go to purchase?
Let me tell your future.
Can I still sell items?
Fate will find you.
Okay, let's just relog in. We'll try going back in and see if this works. If it doesn't work, again, what we'll do is we'll change servers. I normally play on NA West, which will be California. Okay. But this is good because legitimately it's a thing that does happen. No, it's going to crash, isn't it? No. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we'll go ahead and select Texas over here. Hopefully this server will be a little bit better and it will not lag us out. We will have higher ping, but we were at like... Okay, now the ping is saying we're 15, but that's definitely not right. Usually at Texas it's like almost 50 ping, but we'll try. Okay, we're good, okay. Unfortunately, we have to resummon our zombies, but yeah, we'll keep this in here because I think it is very, you know, it's realistic for people to run into that issue. Don't stand on the stuff that they, I guess they don't really drop it. It's just like the poison that's on the ground. Although I'm not positive if it's poison damage, it might be considered chaos damage, which... There's a lot of things that look like it would be poison, but it's chaos damage. Alright, so we're good. Let's go ahead and go through the Delirium.
Take a deep breath, Exile. That is the smell of civilized society.
I want to fight that boss. Can't wait till we fight him. That guy was tanky. Oh. We're on 5 extra armors. Nice. I might use that other flask because the one we're using is a little bit older. I mean, I just wanted it for the instant heal. Ooh, we got a map. Oh, we almost died too. Okay, we'll grab this map. Which we won't have access to really utilizing it till later, but that's okay.
Look at this guy.
Ooh, what did we get? I mean, that's pretty nice. But unfortunately, since it doesn't have the amount of sockets, let's see, reduce chaos damage. That's 35 chaos res, that's nice. I'll just probably end up selling these to the vendor. There was one that had 4 sockets. It's a 4 length though. This has, it requires a lot of dex, which basically means we're not going to be able to really utilize it at all. But I'll just vendor it off. I also probably should check out the Pantheon. There's one that I really like. This one is flash charges. Yeah, we have to be in town or at a hideout for that. So you can't just swap it at any time. Which I don't even think would be that OP, to be honest. Let's go through.
Insist on burying all the fun things.
Sounds good. Does it work?
Nice. Yeah, I want to go in these. You know what? I want that 6 link. Let's go in it. See if we can get lucky. We've got our first 6 link. And it's actually quite a good chance that we can get one. I had like 3 or 4 last league pretty early on. I mean, they were pretty bad 6 links, but hey, I still think it's better than a tabula.
Does it work?
At least it'll give us stats, but...
Too much clutter.
Look at this guy.
If everything was linked, I'd actually want it, but... It's not, so... We want that vanity right there, there we go. This will give us tabula, which is a really nice item. Oh, this is... Oh, curse gems. It's not too bad. But I'm not going to make use of it. We'll grab that sacrifice. And that thing will just be worth something, so...
Look at this guy.
Ooh, okay, hold on. What dropped? Gloves. Physical fire. This one's worth a chromatic. So we'll take that one. And peace out.
Sounds good. Does it work?
So, I'm not sure if you guys remember the prophecy mechanic. But that's what silver coins are. I'll use it on one. I usually just end up trading them for Chaos Orb because I just want to get my gear as fast as possible. Specifically getting that 6th link early on can be really nice. I'll skip out on Baron if I have to. I think it's worth it. Alright, boss time! So in this mechanic, if she has too much AoE on the ground, you can push this and it'll clear... Well, that was really fast. I was going to say you can clear out everything, but we didn't even need that. We need to actually go back to town because we've got a lot of stuff to go ahead and get rid of. So let's go ahead and do that.
Why are you still standing there? Welcome.
Bring me back something nice.
So what do we need for resistances?
Tell me something. Any chance you might be willing to join forces and turn a healthy profit with old Argon?
Pretty much just cold
You
this.
ever heard of the wings?
So we can get cold fire. Or let's see, our highest is actually going to be fire, so we can, unless this one also gives us bonus to fire. These are actually really hard to replace. That one's really hard to replace. I don't care about. Yeah, we could probably replace this one, which is the lightning and actually I'd rather have the extra cold. So we'll get the cold and fire resistances.
Bring me back something
Let's
nice.
see what we get off of it. And increased mana regeneration rate, and some extra bonus to fire damage. But I just want it so our resistances are a little bit more balanced, because before we were taking a little bit more cold, and now it's a little bit, yeah, like I said, we're a little bit more balanced. So that'll be good. And
Don't do anything I would.
let's go ahead and swap these flasks over here. Heck, we can upgrade this flask, RNG, and see what we get. Get damage leached as life, but we'll have it instantly recovered, which is kind of nice to go ahead and have. That's what I had before in this one, and I do like those.
Stay out of the
Just
shadows.
make life complicated.
But we can go ahead and change up our Pantheon, and I'll go ahead and swap it over to here so you guys can see. I mean, I like this, so I have flasks up pretty much at all time right now. For the major god, I only have one. Actually, I have two to choose from, because we got Alakari over here. So we have reduced damage taken from damage over time, and then can't be stunned if you're stunned. I'm gonna go ahead and select this one. I think it's just overall better for our build currently right now.
See you. That would just make life
So we're
complicated.
gonna find the Ankh of Eternity, which I mean, they're both gonna be this way, right? It doesn't matter which one you do first, because you're gonna have to do both of them. You have to go to the Sun Temple and the Moon Temple, and then you like meet up on a bridge, and then we'll be fighting a boss.
My greatest regret is not being there to witness the bedlam that led to the state of this city.
Maybe at like 65-ish, we can start looking for some 5 links. There are 5 links that exist right now that we can purchase, but we don't have the amount of currency needed because people like to jack up the prices, I'd say early on. They'll sell us things that are 5 links for like 10 chaos. It's usually not worth it, but they're like very few items listed. And we'll kind of go through that process because it's kind of important. Coughing, oof. It's all over, guys. We're not finishing the PoE playthrough. Look how strong these things are. These things don't go down easily. Oh, there we go. Orb binding. Chromatic orb. So we'll have to return to this guy later. We gotta get the Ankh first. Rubber banding. We're at 70 ping. So rubber banding might happen a lot. The California service, I guess we're just having some issues. Essence. Now we're getting double essences. Awesome. Because what I'll try to look for is a white armor, or whatever armor basically just has the colors that I'm looking for. If the stats are bad on it, I can re-roll it.
Sounds good. Doesn't work.
There's where we need to go, but we need to, of course, do this quest first. Because I believe it gives you a skill point. So Clarissa's the girl that we saved once we first got into Act 3. And her boyfriend actually became a zombie. The Ankh, I think, is to the left over here. It's like super far away. Since it wasn't over there. Gotta walk. But at least we know where all the other areas are, because sometimes this area, it is a very large area, so you can miss out on where to go. Might be down this area. Here it is. The Ankh of Eternity. Then we have to go all the way back to the Quay, which was down here. Resurrection site.
Give it to me quickly. Finally, Tolman. We can be together as before. All right. Let's begin.
Okay, so yeah. A bunch of zombies come out. She thought I could save him, but not what it does.
How could I have been so stupid? He also didn't hide the Ankh out of shame. He hid it out of fear.
Okay. Alright, well, ripperoni. And then we're gonna go back over to the next area. The Grain Gates. The Rip Tolman. So the story in PoE is pretty dark, I'd say. Like, there are really cool, like, I guess, twists to the story. Like, certain, people like Silk, Groose, they become evil. Nessa, like, everyone in the game, pretty much. The Grain Gate, there we go. And we gotta go return to town eventually. Oh, this is Delirium. Let's go ahead and
Run
do
through
that.
your tunnels, ugly little rat. Pick up your scraps. Beware of the cat.
Oh, he rhymes, dude. That's pretty cool. I want to. Someone's already made a compilation of all the things he's said.
Sounds good. Doesn't work.
Let's go to this carpenter. See if we can get that. Oh, we forgot to summon our carry-on golem. We're missing out on that the whole time. So this one over here gives us increased like life area effect size. Go grab the commander core and we out. We got a chisel too. That's a new like crafting material that we'll probably have to wait to show that off. 'Cause that's for maps to increase the quality. See where to go.
Captain Osiris.
Official orders.
Remain in the ground. In the unlikely event,
Yeah, you can't even hear it. The game's too loud. They should try to scale back the audio automatically. I think that'd be a cool feature. Could manually just like mute the Pee-wee sounds, but. Still think we're doing okay in terms of damage. No problems. Maybe we can start looking for some better armor now to purchase. A 5 link would be good. 6 link might be a little too expensive right now. Sometimes, like as time goes by, you can get like a decent 6 link for like 10-15 chaos. Like just a corrupted one, but that's fine because I don't need to change the colors. Oh shoot! Currency one. Good. Round 2. Oh no 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 go. Go 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 go. Don't want to lose out on the mechanic. get 5. Get 5, I'll be satisfied. That's... Yes. I have to go this way though.
Sounds good. Doesn't work.
Ooh. Not bad, just a bunch of nice stuff. Miss Kalika, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Alright, let's go continue. Oh my gosh, that density right there is just huge. Let's go and get that armor shrine. And then we have to go to the Lunaris, which is basically the same thing, but it's just different colors. I'm not going to do more of the incursion. Actually, I said I'd do once because I want to show off the mechanic. When it wasn't like in the Delirium. Because when I was in the Delirium, it was just like impossible to clear. So these guys sometimes will drop something that you can like kind of path out. Oh, there's it right there. Stone of Passage. And now we can kind of build our own path to the dungeon. You're supposed to like look at it. Oops, did we skip out on that one? Sometimes they're already open. There we go. Put it in there. We got a few more monsters to kill over there. Did we kill them all? It looks like there's like one more monster. Oh no! It's like hiding in the corner. Unlucky.
Look at this guy.
Oh, what did we get? We got a Cobalt Jewel? And a Crusader Plate. Hello, I was wondering for someone to ask when should you do the Lord Laments for the first time at level 36. Do it whenever you can. I mean, there's no penalty except for the final one because it will cost you a currency to go in. But as long as you can do it, and if you get stuck, I'm more than happy to help you. It also depends on your build. If you're playing Necromancer, you can do it significantly earlier. But yeah, do it as soon as you can. And if you can't do it, it's like unless you're playing hardcore, then you know obviously that does matter. At hardcore, don't listen to me for advice. But I would say if you're playing softcore, do it whenever. Like if it doesn't work out, you can go in again. There's no downside at all. Or if you need help with your build, the best way instead of me doing it for you, which I'll gladly do, like I'll carry people, give them items, no problem. But the better way would be for, if you can't complete it, like I said, I'm more than happy to help you complete it. But if you still can't complete it, you can send me your like Path of Exile profile and I'll look at your character and I'll tell you what you need. So with the Izaro, he does physical damage. So look for a granite flask. That'll give you a lot of armor. Izaro hits for physical. And we got the Sun Orb.
Too much clutter.
Oh. We full on everything. Alright, well. Let's do this. Oh, look at it. Got that. Oh, shoot. We gotta keep these fossils. We can't just let these go to waste. Alright, well. Let's take the crafting recipe. We'll go to town, clean up everything, and then we'll go back and pick up all our fossils. The fossils are actually really nice. They're a currency that everyone loves, for the most part. They're like, they did get nerfed, but for the most part, it's like one of the most consistent ways to craft in this game. Like I said, I'll fix my div cards later. I don't want to worry about that right now. I just want to throw everything in and get right back into playing. We do get a jewel over here. Let's see, 10% for traps to trigger an additional time. That's kind of cool. I don't know if that's actually worth anything. The trap builds are usually pretty strong in this game. but pretty much we'll just get rid of everything else except for Flush. Like, we'll keep that one. If that had another blue, I'd just start leveling it up. Decent amount of armor, but it doesn't really matter. Then track elemental hit. Reeve. Okay. Put this over here. Okay.
There is nothing else.
There we go. Nice.
There is nothing else.
Hey, is there nothing else? Okay.
How you doing?
There we go. Just getting
Bring me back
chromatic.
something nice, huh?
Actually, let me get rid of these gems too.
You getting by?
And they're probably not going to sell for anything. Unless there's like quality, and then I should save them. Okay, these are all quality. So I'll show what happens once you get a certain amount of quality. You're able to go ahead and get something that increases the gems. I actually should put these skill points in too. But I'm still really kind of waiting on one of these jewels to kind of pop. Then I can just go, bam, I'm ready to go. But there hasn't really been anything. So, I mean, to be honest, I can get more life. I can get more damage. Shoot. I don't mind getting this. Either way, this one's pretty nice. Let's go ahead and pick up. This one will require us to get all of them. Reduce mana cost of skills. Okay, maybe start pathing over there. So you can also go down this route. There's a lot of options here. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll just keep on playing, and we can put the skill points in when we have something that I really want to put it in. So we did get the. Is this the? Where's the? Ooh. Wait, we should go back to the Solar's Temple over here because we have those fossils. Smart. I don't remember if there's an exit here for the next area, but I kind of want that waypoint. Because I know there's like a bridge. There we go. So for the maps, I've got the president soundboard, so it'll say China, Mexico, or America when the maps drop. This is pretty much clear. I guess there's like a few extra areas like here. But I'm just not positive I need the waypoint for this. Because I know I'm pretty sure that these connect. There's like a bridge.
Just in time.
Just in time to walk past, okay. I wonder if it's at the level 1 area. So I really don't like moving around. I don't recommend to go for this, but I'm going to get it because I'm impatient. I want to get this. I want 30% reduced cooldown on movement skills. Actually, it's not even worth getting. What else can we get over here? Increase attack speed and cast speed. Increase mana regen, dex, and it's like so mediocre. But like, if I can get 30% cooldown reduction on it, what's the cooldown on it? Where is it? Duration is 4 seconds, like the cooldown? Feels like the cooldown's 3. So if I had 30% cooldown, it would be 2.
Oh, this brings back memories. Solaris was my support when
I don't know, I'll think about it. There we go, we can make this waypoint. What's this? This is currency, so this one, I'll play it out. If it was literally anything but currency and uniques, then I would skip out on this Delirium. I'd just go back to town. Start working on that Lunaris stone. We got the Sunstone. Oh! We need the Moonstone. Because currency is probably one of the best ones to get. But these guys are way, way strong. Ooh. So maybe instead of going for that extra movement speed, we need survivability. But like I said, the Delirium, mechanic, once you just get this number to too high, it becomes like impossible. Even the best streamers can't do it. So it's no problem. I just want to see how hard we can push this character. It's like, I'm not even like in action. Alright, I'm just gonna let the mechanic end here. So we can go ahead and collect our loot.
Sounds good. Does it work?
Okay, nice. Turquoise amulet. Alright. Oh, wait. Where's this going from? There's another area here. Okay. Might as well look for that new area. It might be down this route, actually. Because through the bathhouse, there is a boss that you can kill that will grant you a skill point. I believe it's the like slime. See how easy it is without the delirium? Much easier. Okay, this is an area that I do need to go to, right? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Such grand monument.
If it's, I mean, I guess I can just might as well just do it, right? We'll say if it's not like currency or unique items, maybe I'll just start skipping out on them. Because every death is putting us further behind. Okay, it's too strong. I don't even know how much XP we lost off of that. It's probably not even that bad until we get to the maps, really. Or until we complete the game. The full campaign. I trapped it with Gucci's voice? What would he say? Like for a meme loot drop? I like having the meme ones. I should put a got you one. That's the next one I want to actually do. I just didn't change it because I just wanted to get right to the gameplay. So now we're at the bridge. There is a waypoint at the bridge. And then this area will bring us to the next area. We also could use better armor, better boots. A lot of things could be better. Ooh. Gosh, so many things are filling up so fast. Look at all these gems are leveling up like crazy. I wonder if Lion Eye's paws are worth running to, because then I can have an additional like attack keep proccing, right? And then just start scaling a lot of stuff to plus X damage based off of dexterity. Big brain plays. Like we have to have the things to go in. Oh yeah, we need the like does things spawn in here? Wow, I didn't know that. We have to have both of the stones. Oh, we hit the wall, I think. Or they just have like unreasonable amounts. Oh, I mean, how much is it hitting for? It's almost hitting for 10k. It's like way too deep.
Thank you very much.
Life is too precious to waste.
We got no amulet. We'll go and check it out. It's probably not gonna be anything better.
might stone on these sisters.
I should probably put these skill points in. We're almost 62. Nice. Like I said, 65. Oh! 65 will be a good, like, little threshold. We can check out and see if there's more armors. Because there's lots of armors that are going to be 6 link that are relatively cheap. It's just that, like, for levels like 50-ish, they're just a lot more expensive. And you don't have very many options, so people are like, make it really expensive. Big lag spike. The heck was that? The sound. Memes.
Look at this guy.
Ooh, got a new cluster jewel. Maybe keeping all the skill points was worth it. If we even get to the 4, I'll end the Delirium. I don't think we can even get to that number here. I'm just gonna end it right now. Oh, it's 6 socket. No 6 link. That'd be really nice. That would have been insane luck. I mean, I think it's better than what we have now because ours is like 184 plus 38. All right, so we'll get to the next. Well, actually, we can check out what this cluster jewel does now. Adds 8 passive skills. Added small passive skills grant. So if we get this, right, can we modify this to be, like, better? Hold on. Actually, we'll get to the next area. We'll try to modify this a little bit. I kind of want to mess around and see what we can roll on it. Because if this is considered a white, right, I can make it a rare. Why not? Oh, it's part of the thing. Small passives also grant +3 strength. Added passive skill is Feasting Fiends. One added passive skill is Primordial Bond. One added skill is Raise and Pillage. Okay, so these are all minions. Hey, perfect. Let's go just get it. Golems have 25% increased life. Minions have 20% chance to ignite. Minions deal 20% increased physical damage against ignited enemies. Minion gains 6% physical as extra fire. Minions increase life. Damage, leech damage as life. Oh, these are all small though. I was like, let's get it. Like it's all. I saw a bunch of things that are gonna be for minions, but 40% increased effective buffs granted by the golem is not bad. And then on top of that, having 20% chance to ignite. Is that good? 6% extra damage isn't bad, but 20% increased physical. I don't know. I think it's just too mediocre, to be honest. Like I'd rather just get the life, even though like I kind of want to mess with it. I'm actually more curious to see if we put skill points into it, what happens. Like, can I like? Ooh, that's so cool. That looks so cool. Okay. So, like, adding the +3 to strength is not bad because strength does scale quite well. I mean, I would be getting the increased damage too, so that's really cool. But for a big node to have just 10% increased life. But unfortunately, this one doesn't also add another cluster here to connect it to make the skill tree even bigger here. Because I would want the ones where I can just benefit off of it, where it's just flat increased damage. But I wanted to go ahead and get it so I could show you guys, right? This is my first time actually doing it. I don't need to, well, I might as well throw it in, because it doesn't grant you anything with it just in. Some jewels, they will get you stuff with it just literally just being in. But I want a timeless jewel. Actually, let's go buy some timeless jewels. We'll just go buy some timeless jewels. RNG them too. Oh. This one's for rings. But timeless jewels don't affect those ones, unfortunately.
Sounds good, doesn't work.
Silver coin. I just want to get a 16 credit. Yeah, some of the timeless rule works are insane. Like, previously we had ones that had multiple minions deal 80% more damage. Or increased damage, I forgot what that exact word was. Because more damage and damage is two different things in Path of Exile. More is a multiplier, so it's better. We're at 4. Getting to that point. Scaling too hard. I should have. I saw it and I was like, yeah, you know what? Maybe now is a good time to call it quits in terms of like making it this difficult. But we'll take 2 total ring. We'll take that. Iron ring probably won't be good, but let's see. Physical leads just mana and gives you extra 14. That's one actually is not too bad. What's it do for our resistances? Let's see. Oh, it makes everything. You got me right there, dude. All right, we're good. Nice. Oh, we're still looking for that 6 link though. We still need to summon another zombie, actually. Excuse me? Was there reflect? I literally walked in there and I just popped. What happened? Are we too squishy? Like we really need that? We really need that up. We really need those upgrades, I guess. It's a 4. Oh, it's a helm. Actually, let's check it out. Oh! We can maybe actually use this. We have some white sockets. White sockets are really cool. And we can actually maybe throw in Vault Grace if we have extra room. So this is actually going to be kind of nice. Unfortunately, those are reds instead of the colors that we need. This to get 2 green would be kind of a task. But it would add so much more armor. To the point where, like, it's some life. What does this add for life? It has 3 life. This would actually be a nice little upgrade. But unfortunately, the colors just won't really work. I could swap it with the helm, I guess. And then I'd have to roll 2 greens on this, which is not what I would consider very easy. So I don't think we'll end up using it. Much as I want to. Did we enter this way? Oh wait, we were all the way over there before we died. Oh, rip me, man. So let me drop with 4 sockets though. What was it? Some gloves. What are our current gloves? I'll use an essence on that. That's not too bad. I don't think we needed this for anything, right? What does this actually give us? As for kinetic. Oh,
I'll need to be more lithe for that.
Oh, it's one of the gems, though. Okay, here we go. Oh, good. Okay, there we go. The damage is still okay. It's not super good anymore. It's just it's not scaling super well because we haven't really changed anything in our build in quite some time. I wonder if there's one for the minion speed that also affects you too. There's one that affects minion damage. One for a minion attack speed. But I don't know about movement speed. Is that for them? Maybe. Maybe we pick this one up. Let's check this one out. Oh, it's just something we can actually utilize for. We could probably swap out our helm. There's a lot of stuff we can swap out. Alright, number 2. Come to the boss. Combine them.
It wasn't hard to turn them against each other. A little lunch here and there. That's all it took.
I need more mana.
Oh, this is currency. This is the good one. Oh, but not for survivability. No good. I'll probably end up respecking out of that. And just going for anything that has more HP. For 62. More life nodes. Really put me that far. Oh, well, I was gonna say he's gonna put me that far back, but then I realized I can just go this route and we're totally fine.
Too much clutter.
Oh, we're too full? Okay. Just gonna get rid of some of the stuff. Back into town. Alright. Go ahead and keep this. And oh, this is not I mean we can RNG. I really don't like using these fusers, but if I can get a 4 off that, that's not bad. Just because it'll give me just a little bit more stats here. Oh, it's not the right colors either. Oh, shoot. Well, let me go ahead and just... Gosh, it's going to be hard to get greens on that. It's actually asking for too much to have 2 greens on that. I'll gamble like 2 or 3 more times. Yeah, there's no way. We're gonna get to 5. If I get to 5 sagas, that'd be good too. But yeah, that's actually not worth it. That's just wasting it. This, however, what is giving us? Just energy shield. Well, if it rolls some good stats on it, I'll just use let's see, anything to dexterity. This gives minion stats. Oh, their jewelry. What about armor? Minions have more life. Let's see. Let me go and move this so you guys can see everything. Attack speed. Throw those on for the gloves, maybe. Let's see. Gloves. Add some physical damage to attacks. Not bad. Penetration. I'm down with this minion one on the what's the armor, increased maximum life. I mean on just any armor. That one's unfortunately not very good, so I'm just gonna say that one's kind of scuffed. We'll see what this one grants us. So 124 armor. This is, and it gives us extra attack speed. I like the attack speed. This gives us 50 life, 50 mana, which I think I actually need these gloves for the plus dex. It's not too terrible though. I don't think I'm going to use them though, to be honest. I can't really use anything else. Unfortunately, this is going to be just turned into Jeweler's Orbs over here. Which feels bad. And I guess we can check out this Iron Ring. It's some more physical. I shouldn't have identified. It's kind of a waste. But we also have these fossils, so these are pretty cool for crafting as well. They let you kind of block out certain things that you don't want to roll on an item. Very, very awesome for that. Go ahead and throw our stuff in here. And we'll just kind of clean up our inventory. have one of these stash tabs that fix, or that have the ability to, I don't remember what I titled it, but it's for the faces, I thought. Oh, here it is. There we go. It makes a little face, that's why I call them the faces. Grace is viable. I can level this thing up. And then these are just kept because of quality, okay. I usually just get one of these, and I just name it. So I keep stuff that has quality because once you reach a certain amount, you can trade it in at the vendor. But I'm kind of low on wisdoms over here. But you can get wisdoms quite easily by a vendor recipe.
How you doing?
There we go. And
Bring me back something nice.
we got more wisdoms. Easy.
That would just make
And
life
that
complicated.
stuff isn't very like it's still a usable like item to convert currency, but it's not a very like sought after one if you wanted to like transfer it and get like chaos orbs or something. So that vendor recipe is great, so we don't run out of those. Pranked me. I thought that was another door. Like go right through. Alright, so we're back where we were before we ripped to Delirium. I'm noticing we're dying to it a lot, but I should also put the take out the jewel cluster, like the 8% armor, because we don't have really any armor to scale from, if that makes sense. I'd rather just get way more flat life. And also, after this, we'll go buy some new armor, and then we'll fight the boss. That's the plan. We'll see if we can get a 5-link armor, which will give us extra survivability. So I don't think we can get Baron. I'd rather just get the armor. Because there's no way we're going to get 1,000 strength right now. Which is kind of our benchmark. Like our minimum with Baron to get good value out of it. Like, every 500 we get an additional zombie. And currently we're at 7 zombies. So that will be nice indeed. This area was horrible. Unless you can like teleport through it, like some of the doors. Otherwise, there's a lot of oops. I have to walk all the way around this thing, like this over there if I didn't have it. Can get it this way. You can click on some of the doors to open them, but it's just better to flame dash through them all. And we're almost one-shotting things. They're living with like just a sliver of HP. Alright, boss time. Yeah, I think that's pretty acceptable time to kill. But, let's go ahead and see if we can get an upgrade here. So we'll go to PoE trade. And, we'll look for some much better armor, because this one is not what I would consider ideal. In fact, I'm just trying to think of what I'd actually want. I just want something with 5 links. And when the most important thing is to check the level requirement. Ours is 62. So we're going to go ahead and make it so level 62 is the maximum one that can show. And then I'm only interested in paying like 5 chaos. Which should be okay. You're going to start grinding some more PoE? Nice. Oh, we also probably should type in body armor. I like ones that have armor, preferably over evasion. Evasion does totally make it so you don't take any damage, but then you get one-shotted a lot. So as long as it has 1 armor, it should show up. Although to get the correct rolls that I ideally want, which is, what is it? I have to have 2 green in it. And then summon skeletons and spells, I have to have those as well. The rest I can, yeah, it could be whatever, to be honest. I could add fire damage doesn't really matter to me. Oh, this is 1 chaos. See, there's definitely a lot better options for me. This one's really, really, really good for a base. I really like the dragon scale. Doublet over here. Getting evasion and armor is good. Energy shield is good too. But just so we can get scale and get some armor. Ideally, honestly, I would just prefer whatever has the most armor. Which is, at this point we get 1,000. That'd be huge. But I don't really want to play more than like since there were a lot of them for like relatively cheap. I'm just gonna type in 2. Because again, this stuff will definitely get. Oh wow, dude. Okay, we gotta check the strength requirement. This is 180. What is it? We should have a decent amount of strength. We have 169. We're so close. To the point where I'll just put in those 2 points. Yeah, this is definitely not bad at all. And it gives you 10 to all Ellies. Ooh. And extra strength. Yeah, I'll get the extra armor, the 180 armor for that. That's no problem. Yeah, let's grab that. That'd be nice. And then I can add like added fire damage or something. Like, it doesn't really matter too much. The most important part, actually I should have checked if there was any 6 links. It's fine though. I've already agreed to buy this one. I ain't gonna go back on it. We're taking this one right now. So thank you. And we out. Okay. So, like I said, I should have checked. Put my glasses on. Okay, I'll keep it real. The back of my ear has a pimple, and it hurts to put my glasses on. Well, they're just gamer glasses anyways. They're not for like vision. They're just for eye fatigue. And so I'm not wearing them simply because it's in the way. It doesn't feel comfortable. So for the next couple days, or maybe day, I won't be wearing glasses. But this is nice. Okay, so I'm gonna unspec out of this, and I can easily just refund. Oh, I have to take out the jewel first, probably. Okay, and then we're gonna get stuff that has strength. I could probably just get 1 big strength node for 30. Oh, that would take 2. Just pop it. It's not ripe, mate. It's not ripe for the pickings. What else gives me strength? Is there anyone over here? Oh, this one gives me 20. I would definitely want to grab that, but I should have looked for 6. This would have been smarter, but you know, I didn't at least check. Sometimes, like, I had 9 chaos orbs. Can I get one for 9? I could have got a 6 link. Oh my gosh. That feels bad. It does have some armor, but this one has like triple the armor. I would still rather just slam 9 into that just so I can have a 6 link. But yeah, it is what it is. All right, let's go ahead and equip it. So we'll just add like added fire damage or something. Just anything else to add damage will be nice for this. But I need to get an additional how much strength actually right now because I'm removing this. 157 minus. I need my calculator. 157 minus 180 is what? 23. Okay, 23. So we need 23 more strength for this. And I'm going to go ahead and check out what can give me 23 more strength. Strength and it. That's not too bad. For what, 2? But I need 3 points to get that. To get 23, it would just be getting... It would be just getting these. Oh, but we can get that timeless jewel. I think I'm down. Unless there's any other better path. Is there any more strength? I mean, I get that one. There's a lot of them called like beef, and they'll just give you plus 30 strength. Yeah, I mean, I'm down. Because we get this timeless jewel over here. It's worth. 100% worth. Alright, so now that we have this is going in here. And then this will go in here. And then we'll have a lot more strength. So before we had, in our defense damage mitigation, we have 5% damage reduction versus 29%. That's a big difference. It really is. And we get the plus 10 to all our LE res. That's nice. It's nice. This why am I keeping this? It's just for lower level, lower level item. Ooh. But we got an extra gem slot, so... Oh, wait. Okay. Last time, well, I was purchasing some things before. We definitely need to upgrade our amulet. It's level 5. But it's fine. I can just get any plus anything, really. And since it is corrupted, I cannot change the colors. That's something that I need to mention that's important. We'll go back to Act 6 over here. And we'll go ahead and check out what Lily's got for us. So we'll look for any support gems that will work with our what is it? Kinetic Bolt. So I'm going to remove the item just so Kinetic Bolt is on the very first. Oops.
I'll need to be more lithe for that.
It's like 1 gem, isn't it? Okay. Oh, now I can run everything. Okay. So the reason why I remove it is because it makes it easy to see Kinetic Bolt, like wherever Grace is. It's fine. I'll just look at the second one. I'm just looking for that little check mark to know that it works. Like, I'm not going to use it with that. Added fire damage is probably what I'm going to go for. Knockback stun, life-giving hit, spell totem, ballista, melee splash. Damage on full life. I am on full life a lot. And this is physical. It's not too bad. I'm not sure if I hit more for... Well, I guess it doesn't matter because it'd be 25% physical anyways. But it just does more damage. I kind of like having all the elements on there. There is one thing that makes it so like when they have more ailments, they'll just take more damage for each. Like, I think it's called the Taming is a ring. But this is always able to be live, where the added fire damage. And inspiration is kind of nice too. Oh, it has reduced mana cost too. And then like once you spend a certain amount, you lose all your charges. So like it ramps up and it like makes them cost less, which is actually something nice. It's not a bad option either. Yeah, because you can get a lot of stacks on this. That actually might not be a bad idea. We'll go get this, and then I'll get added fire damage too, just in case I like change my mind. I don't like it. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw everything back on. Okay, and we'll see kind of what the difference is in terms of activating them. So we'll go to the concourse over here. All right, so let's check out our inspiration charges. Okay, so damage on kinetic. 7.2, but just... Oh, doesn't it? Oh, does it need to hit enemies in order for it to work? Oh, do we not have the waypoint for the bridge? Oof. That's fine, this way would be faster. I feel like it's using like one direction here. Oh, I didn't put it in. Oh, that would probably help out. Because like every time we cast, it just gets higher and higher and higher and higher. Oh, hold on. It's also activate both of these. So this is like... See, the damage just goes really, really high. Then it resets. So we're getting in the range of like... we have 5 stacks. So it goes from basically 8k... Oh, I don't know. Something buffed me up. To 10k. 8.4. I don't know. I think inspiration would be just better. But I honestly don't know. I don't have like a stats spreadsheet. But it's gonna make it cost less mana. So I'm down for that. And now our survivability will be much, much better. Something else that dropped over here. Chisel. Okay. Oh, it should be to the left. My bad. I thought it was to the up and to the left. Oh, it's right there. Perfect. I told you it's easier to go this way. Oh, I know you guys can see. It's like the mystery box is available. It's a form of loot box in this game. some of the microtransactions look really cool, and I'm like, I don't really mind supporting them because I think this game is so good. And there's no pay to win at all. Oh, this one's for essences, but I'm already cool on essences. Once I hit like level 60, once in a while I'll mess around with them. But we got all maxed out res. Oh, we are so set up, dude. We're so set up. Oh. Unlucky. Oh, this is too strong 5-8.
Thank you very much.
Oh, a dragon scale. Alright, something else. Oh, there's a chaos orb down there. That's definitely worth picking up. We'll start scaling a lot more strength now. 200. And then we'll get some boots that give us a lot more strength too. What the heck happened to the colors? Look at this. It's because we're going between like Lunaris and Solaris, so it kind of changes up the colors. All right, boss time. They actually fight each other. They actually look really cool. Although the zombies are going to kill them pretty fast. I think this is one of the coolest bosses in the game. Like, because there's like 2 of them, you fight both of them. Combines both of them, and you see a little face over here.
Eclipse cold pride, flaming rage, and pass beyond.
Okay, blood aqueducts. Replace the level as well. I mean, are we in the next act now? Woo! Oh wait, we are. But let's go ahead and clear out this. Get to the next town. Towards the very end of the game. But don't worry, this game is just getting started with the maps. Because the endgame content is a lot more than like the 10 hours in campaign. That's it. Oh, we're still in the fog. I was like, what the heck? That's all we got is one robe? I got scammed, man. A little bit of lag. Keep on going. Oh, we gotta be careful. That's where we ripped last time.
I need more mana. Still on it. He's still in it. Let's just get it up one more. We can do it. How come the thing's not going up? It's like still stuck in 2. I'm like certain we've been killing things. What? It doesn't go up. Is it because we died? Oh, whatever.
where's the gate? Should be over here soon. Some more essences. Grab real quick. Might as well grab this. And we got him. Oh, remnant.
Look at this guy.
Oh, we got the Jeffrey's baptism. Oh no, it's Void Home. I don't think we're gonna be using this, that's for sure. But it's cool. We got something. All right, next town though. Highgate. I'm gonna talk to everyone real quick.
Keep your eyes sharp.
All
Take
those
care.
quests and stuff. Oh, we're gonna talk to him. All right, but anyways, this is gonna be the end of our Part 8 playthrough in Path of Exile. We've got Act 9, and Act 10 is actually pretty short, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We got a nice armor to work around with. Once we get to 65, we can maybe start looking at options to get a 6-link, like a. Yeah, usually they'll cost about 10 Chaos Orbs is what people price them out, and that will significantly increase what we can do. We can actually add the added fire damage in addition to what we already have, or I can pick something else out. If there's ideally another blue one, that would be cool too. I don't know. There's probably a lot of other things. I guess at this point we have all the elements. Then we might as well get the added elemental instead of inspiration, which we could totally do as well. So we'll do like a 2-2-2, which will be awesome. But anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.